Next case, the people of the state of New York versus Anna Devane Lavery. Indictment number 88000111. Scott Baldwin in attendance for the people. Anna Devane Lavery is represented by attorney Karen Kennedy. The defendant is charged with the attempted murder of Olivia St. John Jerome.
The clerk will read the defendant her rights.
Your Honor, my client was a professional police officer, including chief of police of this town. She knows her rights and waives the reading of them.
Suits me to a T. Anything to save time. How does the defendant plead?
We plead not guilty, Your Honor.
Mrs. Lavery. It is Mrs., isn't it?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
I realize you've been in enforcement, but the law can be a tricky thing for the best of us, and I want to be sure that you understand the implications of your plea.
Yes, I do, Your Honor. This is not a tricky case. I did not shoot Olivia St. John. I meant to, and I grant that. But in the event, I didn't do it.
Plea so entered. We will now hear arguments concerning Mrs. Lavery's release on bail.
Your Honor, the district attorney's office is going to have to argue against releasing the prisoner on bail. She is guilty as charged of a premeditated act that has landed Olivia St. John in a coma at General Hospital. Now, if she dies, this trial will not be for attempted murder, but murder. Now, Your Honor, there is no way that we can allow this criminal to walk the streets of our beloved city. We have just heard Anna Lavery admit her intention to kill Olivia St. John. I will now recount, in the defendant's own words, how she snuck out of the hospital with a badly sprained ankle and other injuries, went home, got a gun, and then tracked down Olivia St. John in the hotel room she was staying and threatened her with the gun. Now, Your Honor, this was not an act undertaken lightly. Anna Lavery's victim now lies in the eternal twilight of a coma. That, some would argue, is a lot worse than if Anna Lavery's bullet had struck home right then and there and killed her. Now, Your Honor, to release Anna Lavery on bail would only compound the injuries already caused to Olivia St. John and her family. I strongly urge denial.
It's good opening argument, you know. Too good. Slimy little rat.
The assistant district attorney makes a good speech. It's very eloquent, very effective. However, nowhere in his speech did I recognize my client, Anna Lavery, or the tragic circumstances, to use his phrase, in which my client found herself on the evening that Olivia St. John was shot. Mr. Baldwin did not say why Anna Lavery was in the General Hospital that night, or why she has a sprained ankle.
Objection!
To what?
I know where this is leading.
Well, you know more than I do, Counselor. Overruled until Ms. Kennedy at least makes a point.
Thank you. Anna had just lost her baby after an elevator accident in which she suffered other injuries as well. But that elevator accident was caused by a deliberate sabotage of the elevator mechanism ordered by Olivia St. John.
Objection. Olivia St. John is not on trial here. She has not been accused of that crime or any other crimes.
Sustained.
To supply you with the background of a pattern of malevolent acts directed at the entire Lavery family by Olivia St. John.
Objection, Your Honor. Even if Olivia St. John is guilty of what the defendant claims, the penalty for that is certainly not death.
Sustained. Counselor, you're going to have to find some arguments that are more germane.
My client, Anna Lavery, she's a housewife. She's a mother. She's a professional private investigator. A former police chief, as noted by my opponent. She is what we all mean by the phrase solid citizen. She's not likely to flee the jurisdiction of this court, nor is she a threat to our society.
That's not true.
May I finish?
Well, then stick to the truth. Anna Lavery is married to a Scotsman who has a family and a home in Scotland. Your Honor, freedom to her is just another home 3,000 miles away.
There is no evidence of any intent to do so.
Well, there was no evidence that Anna Lavery would go shoot Olivia St. John, yet she did manage to overcome some pretty big obstacles.
Anna Lavery is not some mindless serial killer the town has to be afraid of.
Well, I will agree with that, Your Honor. I'm sure that there's nobody else at risk. However, as long as Olivia St. John is still in a hospital, there is nothing preventing Anna Lavery from going and finishing off the job.
Your Honor, I object. That is the purest hypothetical supposition on the counsel's part with no basis in Anna Lavery's character, past or present.
Which part of counsel's argument are you objecting to, Miss Kennedy?
All of it.
That's what I thought. Unfortunately, disagreement among lawyers does not provide protection for Olivia St. John in her helpless state, whereas the clang of iron bars does. Bail is denied.
Oh, come on. How does scum like that get a job like this? In his case, blackmail of someone, I don't know who. He'll knock his bloody head off. Just don't do it in the courtroom, all right?
Order, order. The defendant will be returned to the city jail. All that remains is to set a trial date.
As soon as possible, Your Honor.
We'll see what we can do. There has been some recent reassignments of cases. This court has an opening 1 week from today. Does that suit the district attorney?
Your Honor, the people are ready at any time.
Ms. Kennedy?
I'm afraid my client doesn't realize the extent of work I need to do.
Yes, I do. I want to clear my name now, once and for all.
And that's how it is. 1 week from today. All rise.
Go! Just take it easy, will you? Take it easy. All right. Let him out.
I can't believe the judge wouldn't listen to the case against Olivia.
First order of business is to establish who shot Olivia and set Anna up.
Got a lot to do. Let's get to it. And I'm coming with you, so please don't try and stop me.
I guess that smack in the teeth you gave Baldwin sort of gave you a place in the team.
It was worth the contempt fine.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Anna, but I've got to take you back to your cell now.
Look after Robin for me.
In Canada,
I love her.
Sì, signor Jacopo Meyer. No, no comprendo. Habla en inglés, por favor. Gracias. Muchas gracias.
Oh, man, don't keep me hanging on my toenails. What did the Jake dude say?
The office said the table arrived. Jake Meyer in the country back 1, maybe 2 weeks.
Man, they could have gone on all week without saying that. But, good night.
Good night.
I don't know how you're going to sleep. I sure won't.
See you in the morning.
Yeah.